Alright guys, we got the song of the cicadas. They are in full effect right now. This tree here is probably, yeah, it's pretty full of them. Oh yeah, they're sort of just everywhere. Sorry about the noise if it comes through on the video. Nothing I can do about that. There's millions of them. So we are working to hard plumb in the pool. I'm not going to hard plumb this filter yet because I'm going to end up backfilling around here once I get this piping done. So we're just kind of temporarily sitting there trying to get the pool opened up for the year. It's middle of May. I just shocked it. There was a bunch of algae in it, so it's turned a clearer color. But we've had a bunch of storms, stuff keeps blowing in, so I gotta get the pump cycling. And I'm gonna try to plumb in a chlorinator to where I can dump chlorine tablets in it and have it feed chlorine through, so you'll see that. My crude little drawing here. It's kind of windy out today. But the pump's right here. It'll straight through over to the pool, or I can divert some off up into this chlorinator bucket and have it divert a little bit so I can control the amount of chlorine I add in. And then also I'm going to have a shooter that'll lead up to the top that I can shoot sort of like a fountain stream into the pool if I want to. Alright, hopefully it doesn't rain on me. Hopefully this comes through on camera. I got my 1.5 inch valve, 1.5 pipe, 1.5 to 2 inch, little short section of 2 inch, my 2 to 4, you can see in there, and actually, this is going to go into the bottom of my chlorinator. I'll have this 4 inch coupler, 4 inch, onto a piece of this. This will take me back out to the pool, to the pump water. But before I put all that together, I'm actually going to take this piece of repair. It's a repair sleeve. It goes inside 2 inch. So I can put it in there, put another little short section of 2 inch right here, and then this is a threaded coupler and a cap. And I may end up with a couple different caps, but I can throttle it with the valve to control flow, or I can drill some holes in this cap and control flow that way. So I'll have a little short piece of 2 inch. This will sit on top of the 2 inch. So this will kind of sit there like that. This will be in here. This will stack up. I'll be able to put my chlorine tablets down in there. I can have some holes drilled in there, and I can throttle with this, or I can change caps to different hole configurations to do my chlorinator. So that's how we'll have that set up. And it's starting to sprinkle. Okay guys, a few days later, just got everything running. The pool's filtering well. It is cloudy. It's still a bit green. A little low on chlorine. I just dumped some in. I've got my chlorinator. I got a couple big tabs in here. I've got 4 holes in the cap, little small holes, probably 1/8 inch in the cap. So I got full flow going into there. Choke this down just a little bit to force it through there. Because I had this wide open, and I checked these after running for 12 hours. The tabs were still hadn't been eaten away at all, so I don't think I was getting much flow. Because it shoots past here, and it kind of anything sucks water possibly that way, or the Venturi effect. So I wasn't getting much chlorine, so we've got her choked down a little bit now. I've got my aerator going, and I can cut it off, go just a little bit, I'll go wide open. I don't need any back pressure on this because of the little diverter in here. I can add back pressure, so I can turn this. And I can shoot it way out there if I want to. So that's working well. Everything's doing pretty good. I'm about to put a magic eraser in here and see if that actually does anything for filtering out some fines. Wow, the magic eraser pads really are magic. In just one night, we've got a clean pool. 20,000 gallons. I wish it were that simple, but it's definitely not. The skimmer likes to hang these chlorinators. So, this video is probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks after the first one. You can see the deck's built. Been using the pool. We did have some algae in the beginning. I just had a little algae bloom yesterday. I'd let the pH had gotten a little high. It was up over 7.8. Algae likes higher pH from what I've read. So I put some uric acid, got the pH back where it needed to be, and then I did shock the pool with chlorine so killed off the algae. And last night I did vacuum it all up. So we'll jump into over here and look at these pads. Yeah, got a solo cup here. And you can squeeze these things multiple times. Let's see if I can fold this one and get a better squeeze on it without losing too much of the nastiness. So that's what it looks like. So is Magic Eraser a scam or a YouTube hoax? Not really. As you see, it caught a lot of algae. I haven't been running them at night, or I don't run them for long periods, but where I really like them is, and I'll show you how I do it here. In hindsight, I should have put this skimmer like over there, but we ended up with a door in our deck. So I'll put 2 in the bottom, and I've got that third one. I'll just kind of lay it on the side. And it's kind of getting a little bit much for the pump with 3, so usually it's just 2. But last night I had a good bit of algae I'd killed out. Wanted to vacuum it all up. That real fine algae can make it through the filter and kind of start clouding the water. So the eraser pads do seem to help when you're vacuuming. I put them in that basket, vacuum attachment on top. So that's where they caught all their algae, is just during the vacuum. So about 30 minutes of run time. It actually got to where I noticed the vacuum head wasn't staying suctioned real well to the bottom of the pool, because I hit a couple leaves and I know the pads were clogging up too. So actually, I think I had done 80% of the pool. I had this far corner over here in the deep end to go. I ended up shutting the pump off, taking the eraser pads out and doing that last bit just with the filter, and then backwashing the filter. So they do seem to help catching that fine particulate when vacuuming. I think they're good for that. Other than that, they're not going to clean your entire pool overnight unless you've got really cloudy, unless you've just got barely cloudy water. My bad, saying that wrong. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like, subscribe, more to come.